Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Vormithrax and this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I'm going to change things up a bit from the last few live streams. Still going to play Cataclysm with PK's mod, but I'm going to actually pick a specific scenario and starting condition instead of doing the random that I've done the last few times. So what I've decided to do, let me show you what we've got here. I've got a world created and we are going to use it. So we're going to say new game, custom character in this world. And I'll just explain what I've decided to try for a new challenge once it gets loaded up here. Got the standard mods I've been using lately. PK's is enabled, and we'll still use the Mxotto plus tile set for the graphics. Alright, we'll do single pool, and for the scenario, we're going to choose Mist. So this lets us pick from a ton of different professions, and there's a specific one I want to give a try for, and it also lets us pick pretty much any location within town. I'm not sure which location I'm going to pick yet, so let's get the character creation done, and then I'll look through the options and see what I want to try first. We're probably going to have to try this a couple of times, and I've got a specific win condition in mind for the series as well. So we're going to pick the Mist scenario, and for the profession, we're going to choose Broken Cyborg. So, we're going to gain 2 points because we're picking something that's got a lot of negative consequences to it. So, the Broken Cyborg says you were normal once before the tests, before the procedures, before they stripped away every outward sign of your humanity. You're more machine than man now, but that might prove an advantage against the horrors that await. So, here's what we've got. We start with just a couple of real basic clothing items. A pair of foot rags, briefs, a subject suit, and some noise-canceling headgear. No traits and no skills that are started with naturally. We can pick some, though. And you can see here a big list of bionics. Now, most of these are negative bionics, so they are things that are going to cause problems, and that's why this gives you bonus points when you pick it, because you've got to deal with a whole bunch of nasty effects. So we start with voice remodulator, joint torsion ratchet, which lets us power up some, or provides power while we move our joints. So just walking around will slowly charge up our bionic power supply. We've got a base power storage, fingertip razors, protective lenses for our eyes, alloy plating for our various locations. But then we've got all of the rest of these are negative. Wire-induced stiffness, visual disruptors, squeaky ankles, bionic visual impairment, electrical discharge, and so on. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but it's pretty nasty. Whoops, back to here. So, Broken Cyborg is what we're going to pick. And for traits, let's see. I'm going to go through my usual picks here. So we're going to do an ugly, truth teller, trigger happy, squeamish. And here's the other major thing. We are going to be a schizophrenic broken cyborg. So schizophrenic is a huge negative. It costs 5 points, or gives you 5 points for taking it. And you can see here it says you will periodically suffer from delusions ranging from minor effects to full visual hallucinations. Some of these effects may be controlled through the use of Thorazine. So that's going to tie into my victory condition that I'll explain in a moment. So schizophrenic is the other big part of it. So schizo broken cyborg. We're also going to pick heavy sleeper. And I think Glass Jaw is the last one. So that maxes us out. Minus 12 is all we can take. Alright, so now we've got 22 points left. Let's pick some trait or some stats real quick. And then I will pick some skills and traits. Now it's going to be important. We're going to be doing a lot of bionic stuff, hopefully, so we need our intelligence up. I'm going to lower that one, actually. Let's just go with 10s for now, and then we'll pick some traits and skills, and if we still got some points left over, we'll do that. So, I know for sure I'm going to need... Let's see, the hardest ones to raise... Alright, how am I going to do this? Survival we can do fairly easily if we can get to a wooded area safely. We're going to be starting in town, and I have no idea where in town we'll be on the random map, so that's what makes this especially tough, is we're going to start in a town during the daytime with no real items. with a lot of negative consequences. So this is going to be a really nasty start. We're probably going to have a lot of deaths before I manage to keep somebody alive for a while. So let me talk about the challenge and what I consider my victory condition before we go any further. So what I want to try to do with this particular setup is we're a broken cyborg with schizophrenia, and those two are very, very big negative modifiers to really up the difficulty factor. We're going to be in a town during the daylight with no real equipment to start with, so we're severely handicapped, and we're going to have a lot of negative things we have to deal with. Our schizophrenia is going to be a major factor, and all of our negative bionics are going to cause real problems. So we've got a lot of really bad things we're going to have to deal with. So to offset that, I'm going to be trying to min-max my stats, traits, and skills, as well as I'm going to pick the starting location that I'm going to appear in the game. So hopefully those make this somewhat survivable, and my goal or win condition for the scenario is going to be that I have to remove or repair or fix, but somehow get rid of all of the negative bionics that I've got installed. So I've got to turn myself from a broken cyborg into a functioning cyborg with no negative modifiers or negative bionics installed. So I'm going to have to get to a point where I can do a lot of self-surgery to remove, fix, or otherwise get rid of or correct all of the bionics that I've got in my body. In addition, I also have to have thorazine, which is what's used to try to control the schizophrenia and the delusions that I'm going to be encountering. So I've got two different things I'm going to have to take care of. I'm going to have to hit up hospitals and doctors' offices to find thorazine, in addition to fixing, removing, or otherwise taking care of all of my negative bionic conditions. If I, at any point, have both of those things satisfied, it's a win, quote-unquote, for the scenario. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So we may be at this for a little while, and it may not even be possible, so we'll find out. But for this first playthrough, let's see what we can do. Alright, so for skills, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do here. Certain things are much harder to level than others. Computers is one of them because you're pretty much restricted to finding certain books in order to raise your computer skill. It's not something you can just easily practice anywhere to get experience in. Cooking is easily done elsewhere. Dodging goes up pretty slow, and it's going to be important that I stay alive long enough, so I think a point in dodging early is going to be pretty useful. Driving I don't care about. Electronics is another one. We're going to need first aid and electronics. You'll see here this skill is important in installing and managing bionic implants, so I'm going to go ahead and bump that up as well. And Fab is actually not that hard to level early, so a couple of simple things to craft. If I get to a position where I can craft things, I can level it, but I need to be able to get certain things built right away to help me out, so I think I'm forced to take a point of Fab, first aid, and mechanics, just like I normally do. I'm going to have to go with survival as well. I'd rather not spend the points, but given that we're going to be in a city start, I may not have easy access to woods to raise my survival simply, so I think we will go with survival. I'm going to hold off on tailoring. If I can get stable, I can build things pretty easily that will level tailoring. For weaponry, only got 8 points left, and I still need to do some traits, and it's going to be some pretty important ones I'm going to have to go through. I think I'm not going to pick much in the way of combat skills. I'm going to let them raise on their own. Computers is the only other one that I'm debating. I think I will put a point in computers. And we're going to we'll trade it off. I'm going to let dodging raise on its own. Alright, so let's get over to traits. I do have base 10 and everything for stats already. That I might adjust depending on what traits I'm going to take. So we're in a really bad situation regarding our negative bionic consequences, so I've got to be pretty careful what we take here. Don't think we have anything night vision wise, and I'm going to need to take it. And it already takes up 4 of our 8 points just for those two. I get by without Pack Mule. we'll give it a try. So for this first attempt, we'll see how we do. I'm going to want infection resistance. I need it given the situation we're going to be in. We're going to take a lot of early bites because of the start position we're going to be in. So likely I won't be able to find disinfectant or things early enough to really take care of that. So infection resistance is what we're going to rely on. I think it's well worth the 2 points. Alright. What else can we take that's going to really help us out in this situation? Or offset some of the negatives. I'm thinking addiction resistance. The reason for this is we're going to have to be taking a lot of high power painkillers in order to do self-surgery with all the bionics we're going to be dealing with. So this will help us prevent addiction to the painkillers, hopefully. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. And I'm picking these with a heavy emphasis towards compensating for all the bionics we're going to have to deal with. So what else is really going to go that direction? Fast healer. 2 points. I've only got 3 points left. Don't care about those. I'm a really big fan of Indefatigable. Just because it lets you run and run and run, which we're going to be doing a lot of early on. I'll have to think about that. I'd love to take some weapons training, but I just don't think I have the points to deal with it. Pain resistance, another 2.1. I'm going to avoid mutations this run, I think, so we don't need that. Substance tolerance. No. If I had to pick one more thing, what would it be? I think I'm gonna go with really leaning towards Indefatigable. Or do I lay off of that and pick some more skills or stats? Let's just go with these for now. Addiction resistance, infection resistance, and night vision. And with stats through skills, I think I'm okay with these. By the time I get enough stuff put together to deal with the bionic situation, I think these will go up a number of points. So what could we possibly put into skills that would help us even further early on? I think I'm going to take that point of dodging back again. And thinking of taking piercing weapons, because I'm going to go straight to the knife spear. Let's just do that. We'll use this as our first attempt. Alright, so we'll pick name number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are Michael Richmond. And I'm going to save the template. We'll call ourselves the Psycho Cyborg. There. Number 1. Alright, I think we're all set. So, just to kind of recap what we're doing here, new series for Cataclysm. Specifically, we're doing the Mist scenario, so we will be starting in a location in town, and I'm about to pick that location before I move any further. We're picking the Broken Cyborg profession, so big negative cybernetic consequences for picking the Broken Cyborg. We're also picking Schizophrenic as a trait. So we are a Psycho Cyborg, a Psycho Broken Cyborg. So two really big negatives that we have to deal with to up the difficulty factor. And our win condition is that I need to stay alive long enough to both fix, remove, get rid of, or otherwise alter all of the negative bionics that I start with. So I'm going to cure myself of the broken status, basically. So I need to live long enough and have skills high enough that I can get rid of all those negative cyborg stats. And then secondly, I also have to have Thorazine in my inventory in order to control the schizophrenia. So if I have removed all my negative Bionic modifiers and have Thorazine, I'm going to consider it a win. So we're going to try a few times. I think I'm going to die a lot. This is going to be a pretty rough one, given all the negative consequences between the hallucinations I'm going to suffer and delusions from the schizophrenia, as well as all the consequences for the broken bionics. That combination is going to be just horrible to deal with, especially during the daytime starting in a city. So I expect to die quite a lot. So hope you don't mind a bunch of restarts, but we'll see how well we can do with this particular combination. So let's pick a location. I'm not real sure what's going to be the best kind of a start position. I'm thinking boarded up house might be the best. I mean, I would love to start in a gun store or a bookstore or any of these other really cool locations, but I just don't think they're going to be survivable given the situation. So I think boarded up house is going to be the best thing initially to try. They also, I think, have a higher chance of being on the outer edges of the city, whereas if I pick like a gun store or a library, I think I'm more likely to end up deep in the heart of the city, which would be really, really tough to survive. So let's go ahead and pick boarded up house for this first one. So you can see boarded up house is going to be our start location, and I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and see what happens when we let it generate the map. Alright, so this is my starting place. We've got a house boarded up, so nothing can see me, so I'm hopeful that I'll be left alone long enough to get some basic stuff done and hopefully get lucky on some of the loot inside the house here. Zoom in a bit, take a look. And here's our character sheet, so everybody can see what we're starting with. So I picked the basic crafting start with a couple of points or a couple of levels and all the basic crafting skills so that I can get some stuff early game crafted up. We took piercing weapons and dodge as I think the only other things. Yep, pretty much. There's our list of traits. Stats are just base 10 all the way across. And we don't start with much in the way of inventory, so that's it. So some foot rags, some briefs, a subject suit, and some noise-canceling headgear. So we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start running around and see what we can do. Go ahead and chat with this guy, of course. Krista Smalley. You are deaf and can't talk. Alright, take off headgear. And hold on one second. Okay. Let's try this again. Chat. Krista. What do you want, Krista? Oh, lovely. It's the Jabberwocky start. Sure, what the heck. Not a problem. Give me an item. Alright, lighter is extremely useful. Thank you very much. And you want to travel with me? 000. I'll kill you if you don't. No, we'll just say stay here, stay safe. And part of that is because of our psycho cyborg ugly truth teller status. A lot of consequences there. NPCs aren't going to like me, so I'm not likely to have anybody join me, unfortunately. Trade items doesn't have anything useful anymore, so alright. Can hear zombies outside. Hopefully they don't come in immediately. I got nothing to fight with. Alright. Let's take a look around inside. Telescoping umbrella and a pair of flip-flops. Okay, before we start breaking things apart, I'm going to take a look around. Zoom out a bit. Now what can we see? House code, a file, none of that's useful. And a Rottweiler. There's a spotted Rottweiler in the building with me. What the hell? That's not good. I thought I was going to be able to start without having to deal with stuff like that. Okay, well, close that door. Close that door. Where are these zombies coming from? Where did that guy come from? He just came out of the room I was just in. Alright. Well, hopefully the NPC deals with them. Apparently the zombies know where I'm at, so... Oh yeah. Alright, well, so much for my hopes. Looks like it's going to be straight up, we're getting killed status. I've got nothing to fight with. Run mode. And getting out's going to be tough because everything's boarded up. So I've got to go out through a door. Oh, man. Look at this. Man. They're just pouring in from every direction. Alright, well, so much for my desire for a little bit of time. Great. Everything back here is empty. Oh, geez, I didn't see that thing right there. He's sitting right there. Lovely. Alright, grab a 2x4 on my way by. Wield it. Get outside. And big old piles of bad. Yeah. Alright, well this is pretty much what I expected, so like I said, we're going to die a lot. This is going to be a particularly difficult start. Let's take a look at the map actually, I haven't looked at it yet. What is all of that? What is an A? That is massive! 4x4 apartment towers. Wow. I've never seen... I mean, I've seen buildings bigger than that, like hospitals and such, but I've never seen an apartment tower before that's anywhere near that big. I think 2x2 is about the biggest I usually see, so a 4x4 is crazy huge. Well, I got my wish in that we're on the outside edge of town, and if I run towards that red dot, I could go play with a Jabberwocky. Now, lovely to see a fungal tower just north of the city as well. Jeez. Good-sized city. I kept most of the standard stats that I usually run with, except I bumped up the size of the cities, and I bumped down how far apart they are. So they're larger cities, a little bit closer together. I think it's size 9, distance 5. I think typically I run 8-6, but for this one, I switched it to 9 size and 5 distance, so we got a good-sized city here. And we are kind of on the outer edge, so that's what I hoped for, but other than that, this sucks. The only place I can try to get to for some protection is going to run me right into right into a Jabberwocky. Not to mention the fungal tower up there. So I'm not even sure I'd be able to make it up that way anyway, but yeah, this is looking like a rough start. I totally did not expect these things to be pouring into the building after me right when I started. I thought with the boarded up house I'd have a little more time to get some stuff done. Well, I'm going to go south and try to go around the edge of the building. See how the back side of the building looks. Yeah, that door's locked, so not much help there. Still got plenty of stamina to run with. And I'm pretty much just got a bit of a field here, and then I'd have to head north if I wanted to get to the forest line, but the other problem is I don't have the clothing to withstand the cold. Mission Kill Jabberwock has failed. That means the NPC is dead. Doesn't mean the Jabberwock disappeared, just means I can't do the mission now, so there is still a Jabberwock out there. Yeah, this is just going to be bad. We're not going to survive long on this one. Alright, I'm thinking maybe run to this house, break in through a window, and see if there's anything else I can try to snatch up. Veterinarian clinic, liquor store. Got zombies coming around the building to the north. Yeah, zombie dogs. They're going to chase me down. I don't want to run deeper into the city, but I don't think I have much choice. Don't see anything immediately in there. That door's locked. Whoops. Now we got more zombies coming at me in hordes. Gotta love wander spawns with city starts. And I'm out in the open. I'm going to run out of stamina. I've got probably 15 zombies already spotted me, going to come right at me. Alright, we're going to try to outrun these. I'm just looking at the mini-map here going, oh crap. This is not going to be good. So many dogs keeping up with me. Stamina's almost out. I'm not even going to make it to that house. What is this thing keeping up with me here? A feral runner. Alright, well, not much I can do about it. And stamina's almost gone. This will be the end. I'm not going to make it much further than this. Well, I can't break contact. I've got about 10 things that are faster than me. I'm out of stamina, so running's not going to help me anymore. Standing and fighting's not going to be helpful either with my low skill. This is pretty much just die in the house. I don't really see anywhere else I can go. If you take a look at my Bionics, I have no activatable Bionics. I've got a ton of passive Bionics, but like I said, most of these are negative, so if we get descriptions, a malfunctioning Bionic which occasionally discharges electricity through your body, causing pain and brief paralysis. Acid discharge, causing sharp pain and minor damage. Electrical drain, just occasionally drains power. Noisemaker, makes the loud burst of noise. There's just, you can tell. Most of these are negatives. Some of them are positives, but for the most part they're negatives. It might be better just to drop this piece of wood and just fight with my fingertip razors. I think I will. I'm just going to drop the 2x4. We crit for 12. Kind of amazed I haven't gotten bit yet. Well, we're actually doing a lot more damage than I thought I would do. And so far, nothing's come at me from that south window. Hey, Nix. Yeah, I'm thinking the unarmed was definitely the way to go as opposed to using that 2x4. And I don't have unarmed combat skill, but it's going up pretty fast. So is melee and hopefully dodge. So we'll just keep fighting this way. If I can at least get rid of all of these fast runners, I think that'll help tremendously. They're still doing decent hits. Still got 4 freaking dogs. Oh, there's a bite, so we got a right leg bite. Got another one down. Yeah, this one's gonna hurt. I think he's chewing off all the your vision pixelates. That's funny. Good old Bionics going crazy again. So yeah, we've just about lost our only piece of clothing. I'm not doing any damage. I can't get through this thing's toughness. Yeah, I think I'm just missing. Yeah, I'm just missing constantly. Huh, have I done any damage to this thing? He's moderately injured. Pain's ratcheted up pretty far. My stats are pretty low now. Yeah, like I said, running's not going to really help me, so I'm just going to keep swinging. I'm not sure I can do enough damage to hurt this thing, though. There's 5. I poked it for 5. But he's basically chewing through all my hit points all by himself. Heavily injured, so we'll just keep going. Well, both of our arms are about to get gnawed off. Yeah, a zombie chaser. He must be an upgraded version of the runners and stuff. He's a lot tougher than the other ones, so... Alright, keep going. Both arms are gone. Both legs are gone. Torso's at a quarter. And we're naked. Everything up. There we go. Alright, we're out. Okay. Not surprising. Didn't expect much out of that one. That was just a horrible, horrible start. A lot worse than I thought it would be for the house. Alright, let's go to world. Reset world. Yes. New game. Preset. Psycho Cyborg. And that world. Alright, so see a few more people have joined in. So here goes attempt number 2. Just a brief recap. We're doing the mist scenario. So I get to start in my choice of locations within town. And for difficulty, we're playing the Broken Cyborg who has schizophrenia. So a schizophrenic broken cyborg. So those two are both major negatives that we have to deal with. So let's see what we can do. So he's all set up to go. I just need to pick a name and then pick a starting location. And we'll try this set again. Can't think of anything I would want to change based on what just happened. So we'll pick name number 3. 1, 2, 3. Christian Gibson. And then we will pick a starting location. I'm going to try boarded up house one more time. See if we get the same thing happening where they just come immediately right through at me. The last house, I thought they wouldn't know I was there, but as soon as I started moving, I had zombies in the house with me. So I'm going to give it one more try. And if this doesn't work, I may pick one of these other locations. But with the house starts, I think I'm more likely to be on the outer edge of the city. Whereas if I pick something like a gun store or a military surplus store, I think I'm likely to be buried right in the heart of the city and be almost impossible to get out. Also, these would have a chance of a basement that would give me a place to hide, so we're going to try the boarded up house again. Alright, let's head on in and see what we get. Alright, so same starting conditions. There's our character sheet for anybody that's just joined us. So base 10 for all 4 stats. Almost no inventory whatsoever, just some rags and a subject suit to wear, so we have really no protection against getting hit. I did take infection resistance to try to ward off the bites, and we've got addiction resistance so that if I stay alive long enough, I have a better chance of not becoming addicted to the painkillers that are going to be needed for all the self-surgery I'm going to have to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the win condition I've set myself for this scenario to attempt to get to is I have 2 conditions. One, I need to have fixed all of my broken bionics, so either removed them, adjusted them, whatever, but I can have no negative bionic implants. And 2, I have to have Thorazine to counteract the schizophrenia. So if I've got both my negative bionics taken care of and Thorazine in my inventory, that's my win condition. So that's what we're going to be attempting, and might be impossible. This is just a really, really nasty condition start. So really difficult between the cyborg, broken cyborg negatives, the schizophrenia is going to cause me nightmares, literally, as well as PK's mod, as well as wander spawns and lowered item spawns and all the other stuff that I usually run with. So this one's going to be particularly difficult, but we're going to give it a try. I wanted something to challenge, to try a few times, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we're back in. Let's do the all-important map check. Oops, close out of that. What the hell? I think that's the National Guard camp. Well, this is about the absolute best setup I could possibly hope for. Huh. I got a 2-house town right next to a National Guard camp base, which is directly adjacent to the farmhouse, the ranch house. I don't think I could beg, borrow, or steal, barring the National Guard camp. I could probably do without being right next to that. But having this and this right next to each other, that's about the best possible circumstance I could get for a starting condition. Very, very light zombie population nearby, probably. 2 houses that I'll be able to search and do some looting and scavenging and building from, and then I can run down to this place, and there's usually almost no zombies near a ranch as well. And then I've got all this to explore. I've never seen the Beta National Guard camp, so if I get to a point where I'm absolutely sure I'm going to die, I'm going to go into God mode and go investigate this National Guard camp, because I've never seen the beta version of this before, and I want to look at it while I've got one to do so with. So, this will be entertaining for no other reason than just to check out the Beta National Guard camp, so Alright, well, I'm a little more likely to survive this. So let's see what we got here. Let's chat with the NPC as always. Khalid Rashid. Oh yeah. Whoops. Alright, there's an explosion nearby. While I heard it, I heard it, but my character didn't. That's kind of odd. So I am deaf currently because I've got these noise-canceling headgear on, but I still, myself in the real world, heard that explosion. So I'm not sure how that works, but we'll roll with it. Let's go ahead and take off the noise-canceling headgear. Try to chat with Khalid again. And can I do anything for you? Tell me about it. He left his dog in a house not far from here. Well, can it please be the house that's 50 feet away to my west? That would be awesome. I'll do it. Not a problem. Can't leave without an item. Wow, only 72%? Jeez, this guy really doesn't like me. Oh, he told me to fuck off? Dude! Huh. I'm not going to press it. I'm going to try to get his dog and then get him happy with me if he can survive. So, I'll ask him if he wants to travel with me. Yeah, 000. Alright. Yeah, he said no. Alright, we'll just say goodbye. Yes! It's right across the house, right across the road. Okay, shortest quest I've ever seen. This is going pretty hilarious so far. Alright. A few more viewers have jumped in, so I'll do a really quick recap. So, new series, second attempt, missed starting position, broken cyborg with schizophrenia. Win condition is I have to cure all my negative cyborg effects, so lots of self-surgery, and I also have to find Thorazine to counteract my schizophrenia. If I can do that, then I've considered it a win. And for the map, we started in a two-house town, and the quest NPC gave me a quest that is in the other house. So, best possible situation there. I've got a ranch just to my southwest, and I've got a National Guard camp to my east. So, I'll be avoiding that most likely, but we'll see what happens. So, there we are, all caught up. Here's the negative consequences I've got to deal with. 90% of this list is bad things. Wire-induced stiffness causes physical stiffness in most of your body, causing increased encumbrance. Visual disruptor will cause my vision to go. Squeaky ankles makes me make noise when I walk. Voice, well, let's see here. Yeah, Bionic Induced Deformity. A combination of poor installation and unpleasant scarring has led to malfunctioning bionic catastrophe you call your face. People who mind that you look like a dime store Frankenstein will react poorly to your appearance. So not only am I ugly, I also have a bionic negative to my appearance. That's why I'm getting 0% choices on most of these NPCs. So I'm not going to get much help from the NPCs. So, alright, lots of negatives to deal with. So, let's get moving. I'm hopeful. Let's, he's got a weapon of some kind. He's kind of stuck in the corner there, so I'm not sure I'm going to have much success luring zombies into him. Let's smash a chair real fast. If I can. Come on, chair, smash already. Jeez, I can't even smash a chair. Alright, let's not smash a chair. Look around the house, see if there's anything I can pick up that I can smash things with. Can I smash things with a food processor? It's got a bash of 10. We'll pick it up. Smash the chair. There we go. Drop. And give me a 2x4. We'll wield that just so I can smash other things. Alright. Something's playing around in the minefield. Apparently we've got a minefield to worry about in the Beta National Guard camp. What do we got here? A waffle iron? That's not the kitchen implement I wanted to see. Apple and a fork. Also nothing really useful. We got a survivor carbine with no ammo. Fires 223 rounds. We're going to leave it there. I have almost no carrying capacity. Big bathroom that's empty. Rubber gloves. Nothing else. So far, this is a really disappointing house. Another gun. Oh, this is a survivor house. It's got all the traps and stuff. Am I going to set these traps off or not because I actually live here? A pipe rifle, 9mm, capacity 1 round. I'm not even going to bother. A homemade rifle, simple pipe attached to a stock. Take the soda, these bear traps. Oh, that's a cot? Alright, we're going to leave the cot. Is that it? Really? Or is this one of those houses that has things behind doors and walls? Seems like there should be something down here. I'm not even sure how I'm going to get out of this place short of breaking something. Yep, it's all boarded up. There's no doors. Huh, I'm going to have an adventure just getting out of here. Well, this is a massively disappointing house, let me tell you. I really like the positioning, but the contents leaves a lot to be desired. What to do? I've got no light to make anything with. I don't have a lighter to make fire with. Yeah, this is bad. Food processor, while nice, isn't really going to do much for me. Huh. At least it was easy to break the window. I thought it'd be harder to break the boarded up window. Raining outside, nothing in sight. We got zombies, and there's the minefield. Alright. So the zombies are blowing themselves up in the minefield, and of course we got a soldier zombie. I guess the proximity of the National Guard camp should lead me to believe there's going to be a bunch of those. That's particularly bad though, because he's going to be really tough for us to kill. And really tough for our NPC buddy to kill, even if I could lure him up there. What can see us? Nothing can see us yet. Let's turn off safe mode and head back in. I'm going to try to smash this thing, just so I can step up next to it and bring zombies to him, possibly. Alright, so I've got light. I can make things. There's almost nothing to make. I'm definitely not staying here, even though it's boarded up. Well, I think I'm going to break the window in the bathroom here. I don't have much reason to come back this way. And yeah, that's what I hoped. It'd be less chances of zombies out this way. Peek around the corner, so that's pretty much it. If I can get those zombies to wander into mines and get rid of them, that would be ideal. There's a vehicle up this way, just a small car. Windows broken out there. Is that the minefield notification? Yeah, that's the one corner of the minefield sign. Just debating. Minefield is right in the middle of the intersection. So it covers the entire center section. I'd like to get that soldier zombie to walk through the entire minefield, so I think I'm going to go around to the far side of the house, try to get his attention and drag him through the entire minefield. Preferably try to get him to step on that. I know for sure that's a mine. I think these are exploded mines. So let's see what's on the back side of this. Oops, what do we got back there? Is that just a rat? Skunk. Alright, not worried about a skunk. Go away, skunk. Alright, nothing else back here. Whoops. I saw a tough zombie somewhere. Really? A couple funnels back here? Alright, well that's useful if I can find something to stick them in to hold rainwater. Alright, let's peek out this way now. What do we got? So we've got the minefield, there's a vehicle, just a regular car. So far, the only thing I've seen are these, so if I can get rid of these two zombies, that's a maimed zombie, heavily injured. That's the only one that really worries me. And him and the... not sure if him and the rat are fighting each other. But if I can get that guy killed by the mines, that would help out quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna try it, so... I think the sewer rat is trying to bite the soldier zombie. And not succeeding. Uh-oh, what do we got way down south? Hello there. Couple of Kraken. And some items. Looks like a sports group died down here, so it'll be a bunch of sports-related gear. It'll be clean, so I mean it would be good to get down there and get some things that we can wear. Some chance at some okay items. Leather jacket, cargo pants, so the Kraken aren't too tough. Alright, let's keep dealing with this situation though. So, alright. Fortunately, I think the soldier is going to keep... Alright, I think I got his attention. So, come up this way, soldier. Come on. God dang it. Move north. Oh, he's gonna miss it. Yes! Alright, that's one, but he's not dead, only moderately. Damn it! Not gonna die. Alright, go to run mode. I should have put on my noise cancelling gear earlier. Let's try to lure him back in to the minefield. Come on. Good. There we go. Perfect. Now that he cleared that spot, I'm gonna go step in, gather some stuff. Oh yeah! Ithaca Fateless with 12 shots. A grenade launcher with frag grenades. Alright, now we're talking. What else we got? No backpack or anything though. A lot of good gear I would love to throw on, but I'm gonna need to find quite a bit of soap to get this stuff cleaned up. I'm not going to be able to carry hardly any of this, so let's grab the Ithaca, dump the 2x4. I'm going to have to leave the rest. I can't carry anything. Go ahead and drink the energy cola. I'm going to have to leave this stuff. I can't afford to put this stuff on right now. I'm going to try to get into that other house before I come back here. There's no strap on the shotgun. Alright, this is an electric bike. Everything works. I only got 4% battery though, so we wouldn't get very far on it. And the battery's red condition is probably going to discharge pretty quickly. So, head over this way. Ooh, pair of pliers, scissors, cash card. Those I know about. Cargo shorts. Oh, that's filthy stuff. Bruise. Oh, I should have needed to splatter that guy while I was over there. Alright. I'm going to assume I could spot the mine, so this might hurt a lot if I don't do this correctly. But I need to get these guys pulped, particularly this guy. Alright, there's a guy in the middle there. Grabber zombie, I'm gonna leave him alone. Alright, let's leave the rest of this. Oops, turn off run mode. Go away, rat. God damn rats. Hate rats. Leave me alone, rat. Ah, now I got a grabber zombie coming. Alright, a lot of bodies out here. Smith & Wesson 610, zombie dog corpse. There's not much in the way of zombies around, so I may just take the shotgun to this thing's face. I think I will. Let's take the shotgun to him. $105 damage critical. Good job. I got a really limited supply of ammo for that thing, but I think that was a good choice. Alright, smash him up. Stupid rat. I know as soon as I let that rat near me, he's gonna bite me. Why is the character that slow? Well, the main reason is probably the fact that I'm really chilly. That lowers speed. All of those chill locations are lowering speed by like 3 each. Combination with this massive list of negative effects from being a broken cyborg. I'm sure something in there is slowing me down as well. Alright. I don't want to, but I'm gonna drop the Ithaca. I'm gonna go fight this rat. I almost guarantee he's gonna infect me. Yep, there we go. Torso infection. God damn, I hate these stupid things. And left arm infection. I so hate those things. So, simple sewer rat. Couldn't even kill a sewer rat without getting multiple bites. Sometimes this game, I don't know. Damn! More zombies coming. Where'd these guys come from? I know the shotgun blast was going to draw some, but I was really hoping to get into that house before some stuff started to happen. I'm going to keep going south. We'll grab... no ammo for it. We'll leave it there. Alright, I'm going to have to use the shotgun again. If I can clear the area of the zombies and then have the opportunity to do some crafting, I'll feel a lot better. So I think it's worthwhile using it. So we'll start firing from here. 75, 25. Ah, dang it. Not enough. Oh, he hit me? Yep, he got a hit in. Dented my subject suit. Duct tape. Definitely grab the duct tape, but we got one more thing coming at me. Heavily injured boomer. If I could get to those rocks, I can just throw rocks at him, but there's not a lot nearby. There's one to my south. And there's this equipment. Oh yeah, leather pants, hoodie. I definitely need to head that way. These are different items than those ones I saw earlier where the Kraken were, so I've got a couple of groups of these. Let's head this way. Grab the rock, then come over. What do we got? Ooh, hard leg guards. Take that. Throw those on. I'm gonna hold off on the rest. I'll wear those. Grab the baseball to throw at him. Hold off on the rest of that. Elbow pads we'll wear. Definitely end up throwing on the boots. What have I got currently? Foot rags. Alright, so what else is out here? Cargo pants. Knee-high boots. We'll go with the cargo pants and the knee-high boots. All of these sports items, but no baseball bats. Bottle of sports drink. Really rather not have to fire off another shotgun shell. Leather pants and a hoodie, huh? Got some choices. Let's let this guy get a little closer. We'll throw our rock and our baseball at him. Throw rock. Only hit for one, that's not enough. Throw baseball. Hey, oh, we didn't kill him. Drop. Ithaca. Alright, so we got him dead. Pick the Ithaca back up. Alright, nothing useful there. Aluminum can of beer. Let's go ahead and drink the beer. And... not gonna grab that stuff. Grab those boots and the cargo pants for sure. Where and where? That. Sure, take those and the leather pants. Hold off on the leather pants. Grab that. Still can't wear much. Ooh, boots that fit. I'll have to take a look at that. Knee-high boots are 222 on legs and feet. Lots of encumbrance. Alright, 4-4 with a lot less encumbrance. Only on the feet, which I'm fine with for now. Alright, what do we got here? Let's grab... oh, can't quite grab the baseball. Grab the hoodie and wear it, and now I should have enough capacity to grab that baseball. Alright, I think that gets me all the stuff I needed down here for the moment. I'm going to head up to that house and get that taken care of. Alright, let's look here. Encumbrance-wise, our legs, we've got some doubled up encumbrance. What have I got on the legs? Too much stuff. Subject suit. I think I'm going to take off the subject suit. Let's drop that. Take a look again. Alright, I've got two different briefs. Alright, we'll take off that pair there. Actually, I guess we will take off the boxer briefs. Okay, still running a little high on the legs. That's mainly because of the hard leg guards, though. I'm going to keep those. 8-6 protection for the legs this early is really good, so I'll just put up with the increase in my encumbrance. And yeah, so I'm not going to do anything with that. Torso, I've just got the undershirt and hoodie. Alright, so temperature-wise, I need to get something on my head, my mouth, and my hands. Alright, let's head on up to the house. Grab the gun while we're here. Alright, anything I need to pulp? I can't... oh, I can butcher. What is letting me butcher? Is it my knife fingers? Because I don't think I've got anything else that would be able to butcher. Huh, it must be these fingertip razors. Only thing I could think of. Let me catch up with chat here. Got a few more people on. Praise Yvonne. Shotguns are good as long as you understand. They're mainly an oh shit type weapon, so they're really good just to let things get right up on you, and then 1 or 2 shots will down most non-specialized or high-end zombies. Kind of in line with what a submachine gun on full burst mode will do. I think a submachine gun on full burst is still preferable for a get-out-of-jail type of weapon, but shotgun's pretty good as well. It's got a lot of recoil, so you have to do a lot of aiming in between each shot to compensate, but they do a lot of damage, and they're pretty hard to miss with when you let things get up close, so I like them for that. And if you got one with lots of rounds in it, where you can load up 10 or 12 shots, that's perfect. Yeah, and slug rounds are also awesome. Really high penetration value for those high armor type targets you can use them on. Alright, so we got some more people joined in. So this is a brand new start, second attempt, and just another brief recap to catch people up. This is the Mist scenario, where we start in a town location. I get to choose which town building I want to start in. And we're playing a broken cyborg, so I have a ton of negative effects from broken cybernetics installed. And we're also schizophrenic, which has got its own big problems. So we're a schizophrenic broken cyborg. The win condition I've set myself for this playthrough is I have to completely fix, repair, remove all of the negative cybernetics. So be completely fixed, no longer be broken. And I have to have Thorazine in my inventory, which is what is used to prevent or to help against the schizophrenia. So 2 big things I'm going to have to accomplish in order to consider it a victory. Anything beyond that is bonus, but that's what I'm working towards. So map-wise, we got an amazing map. So the first time we started, we were kind of in a big city, and I just got immediately swarmed and killed. This one is just crazy cool, because we started in this house. The NPC gave us a quest to get his dog out of this house. So it doesn't show the dog indicator anymore. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I wonder if it's dead now and I can't complete the mission. Huh, that'll make me sad. But however, so I thought that was funny. So 50 feet away, we've got the quest item that we need for that NPC. We've got a ranch right here that we can run down to and use as a base. And this is the Beta National Guard Camp. Never seen one before, so if I'm about to die, I'm going to switch the game into God mode and go explore and take a look at this Beta National Guard Camp, because I've never looked at one before, and I'd like to take the opportunity while we've got easy access to one. But I have no intentions of going near that thing with this character while he's still alive and trying to complete his victory conditions. So it's going to be way too tough in there for him to try to deal with right now. Alright, so we've already explored the first house. There was damn near nothing in it, so we're hopeful that this house is going to have some stuff. We got an early shotgun from just laying on the ground that had 12 shots. We've used 3 of them, killing a couple tough zombies in the area. And we just found enough gear that we can pick up a couple of items, so we're maxed out again. And we're about to head into this second house, and we're really hopeful to find something useful in here. We were able to butcher that. We've also got a minefield here that we've got to be careful of. Oh, that was just my body painting me, part of the cybernetic problem. What's in the trunk? Good items. A steel jerry can of gasoline. Alright, that's a great find. I'm happy to know there's a steel jerry can available. The gasoline I would pour into a tank somewhere and just leave the gasoline available for me. And actually, we've got siphons over behind that other house, so we can put this out and get some, or some funnels, I mean. We can put that out and get some water if it rains instead of snows. So that's an opportunity. Alright, so we'll keep that in mind. I think I've got everything else butchered and taken care of, except for that one. And I think there's a grabber zombie in the middle here. I'm not going to try to go pulp him. And there's an army guy down here with some good gear, but it's all filthy. So unless I happen to find some soap in this house, it's not going to be very useful. So let's head on inside. I think everything out here, sewer rats, pulped, bracken, pulped. Alright, I think everything else is taken care of. So the area should be fairly clear now. So hopefully we've got opportunity now to get some investigation done. Alright, not too useful. Tangy yellow powder smells strongly of lemons. It's basically lemonade mix. What else we got? Flashlight and some potato chips. I can't pick up anything right now. Frying pan. That'll at least get us some boiling and food cooking, so that's good. Glad we found that. So this will be a kitchen we can actually use. Let's finish looking around first, though. Alright, what do we got inside here? Oh, there's the dog. Unfortunately, the dog died, so something came in and ate it before I could come over and rescue it, so I'm kind of unhappy about that. But the chances the NPC would join me anyway were damn near nil. Between my ugly factor and the cybernetics gone wrong, causing even more negatives. So we'll just end up butchering him and eating him, probably. Scissors, string, sheets, all that good stuff. Children's book is not useful. Computer world. Matchbook. And a lighter. Only 4 charges, though. Alright. Wow, 3 different bottles. Hey, disinfectant! And I see one of our bites cleared up, so I do have infection resistance, so I'm hoping to get these bites cleared up that way, but we just found some disinfectant, some salt water, and some cough syrup. So I can't pick any of these up right now until I get everything else sorted out. Alright, let's close some windows. We'll be back for that stuff. That's it. So we got a bottle of disinfectant, but that's pretty much it for the useful stuff. Let's head back out this way for a minute. Let me think through some things here. Yeah, we have no active missions because the dog died. It's under failed missions. Find lost dog. He got it. Alright. I can't carry anything. I'm tempted to head further southeast to check out those other corpses that were down that way. No, the Grakens are still down there. And he's hostile. He's fighting dogs. There's a second Graken somewhere. Maybe I won't be able to get down there right now. I'd rather avoid any fights. What I do want is... And yes, I know I'm wandering into the minefield here. I want some of this... crap. Keep forgetting I have no carrying capacity. I need some of this iron and scrap metal so I can make some things. Let's drop some items right here. Just drop all this random stuff for now. Those we keep. Leather pants. I am currently wearing cargo pants, so we're not going to need that. Oh, I had a dog whistle. Would that have worked on the doggy? Yeah. Burning acid discharge. Can't tell what time it is, and I don't know how much time has gone by since I got bit. Oh, it's raining. I really need to get this thing done, so let's get this done before anything else. Let's grab the jerry can. Let's examine this vehicle. Does it have a good gas tank? It does. It's got a solid gas tank, so... Will it let me refill? Yes. Alright, so we've got the jerry can empty. Let's run it over to the other side of the house and get that funnel on it so we can get some water. Take down, pick it up, and we'll bring it back over this way. And we'll leave it right outside this window. So we'll drop it here, and we'll apply the funnel. Alright, so that'll start gathering some rainwater. That's near that kitchen where we can cook. So that was the first thing I wanted to do. Second thing is grab up some of these chunks of steel. Scrap metal. Uh-oh. What is that? A large dog, a large feral dog. It says ignoring. Is that really ignoring, or is that just sort of ignoring? See the slithering root approaching. Yes, stop picking things up. Huh. Oh. Now I realize what's going on. Oh no, it's a scarred demon! What shall I do? A pink-skinned bipedal monster with jaws that occupy a disproportionate amount of its muscular body. Melds into the shadows to ambush victims. Oh noes! I am going to die. Oh look, he disappeared. Oh no, a juvenile elephant bear. What will I do? And he disappears. Please remember, schizophrenic. I am having hallucinations. Probably where that large dog went to. Oh, this is going to be funny. Alright, so I got most of that raw material. Let's head back up this way and stand here. Yeah, ignore. Alright, so I want... I got no pipes, so I can't make my crowbar yet. Let's make some lockpicks. We'll just do 3 for now. Your morale is too low to craft. Well, of course it is. Fine. Grab. Yeah, figured. Wear the sheet. Wear the sheet. The rest of that there for now. Let's drop right where I'm standing all this random stuff. I don't know if this is real or not. Stop dropping, no. Apparently it's not real. Whoops, whoa, apparently it is real. Apparently it's not real. Alright, I had to actually swing at it. I was swinging in the wrong direction. Good old schizophrenia, love it. Alright, let's keep doing this. Get everything relocated. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing the other 2 sheets. Now what, a zombie tank? No, zombie tank's not real. Got all sorts of crazy stuff coming at me. Spider mastermind. I don't know what half of this stuff is. Never seen a lot of the stuff that's coming at me right now. Alright. Now let's smash some stuff up. Another acidic discharge. Alright, all of you all to here, everything. And again, but this direction to here, everything. Alright. Ooh, pretty good supply of food. Alright, I'm cool with that. Let's pull all this stuff out as well. Just make one big happy pile. Smash, you stupid refrigerator, smash! Apparently it's not gonna. Getting a little worried about my torso infection. I think I'm gonna use one of the disinfectants to get rid of that. So let's apply... Oh yeah, I left it in the bathroom, never mind. Finally. Alright. Alright, making a little bit of progress. Next up, I want... More fun stuff keeps coming at me. Alright, just need a rag. Let's go bash a bed for the rags. Need threads. Close the windows into here. Close that door, and we'll just smash this part of the bed. There we go. Alright, grab the nails and as many rags as I can carry. Knife spear. Alright, still got almost no carrying capacity, but we've got our fire production, we've got a knife, we've got the sewing item, we've got our knife spear. I don't have my crowbar yet because I don't have a pipe. I want a shoulder strap. We're going to apply the shoulder strap. Alright, where'd my shotty go? There. Alright. Now we've got the Ithaca strung over all shoulder, so we carry that with us. So we've got our oh crap weapon, we've got our knife spear. I don't have a decent blunt weapon, but I can't carry much. And I hate blunt weapons. We'll go with the cudgel for now. Alright, so we've got blunt, we've got pierce, we've got the shotgun. How are we doing temperature-wise? We're okay now, but I'm going to have a problem, so I still need head, mouth, and hands. So, armor, head. I think we're going to have to go with the keffiyeh. That will take care of the mouth, the turban for the head. So we'll do the keffiyeh. No, don't care. And the turban. And the hands. Uh-oh, nothing for hands. I need thread, leather patches. Pretty much just need thread. Got one more string. I'm not going to stay here long, so I think I'm going to go ahead, grab the string. I've got the knife now, so we can disassemble the string. So disassemble, yes. No. And then pick those up. Disassemble, yes. The archdemon disappears. The saber-toothed pig disappears. Alright, apparently I did not successfully disassemble. Disassemble, yes. Alright. Now we should have some more choices. Not much. Go ahead and make the glove liners. And I've got to be able to make something else. Leather patches, yarn, felt patches. Okay, I'm just short a few rags and I can make some light gloves, so we'll go grab a few more. Oops. Apparently I can't carry much, so I didn't grab any. So drop, drop. Drop, drop. Wear the keffiyeh, wear the turban, wear the glove liners. We'll drop cudgel. Alright, that should give me enough room. Alright, 15 rags. Should be enough to get done what I need to get done. Alright, much nicer list there. Alright, we're going to go with the light gloves. Somebody wandered back into the minefield, or the grabber zombie stood up, took a few steps, and then blew himself up again. Alright, let's take a look at our encumbrance. Looking pretty good. Legs, I know why that's high. The rest of it looks fine. Undershirt and hoodie on our torso. Alright. Looking pretty good. So. Fire making, knife, needles. Let's grab the thread. I'm going to leave the frying pan for now. Ooh, rubber hose we'll take. Take the few food items. No we won't. We'll take the flashlight. Man. I have to make some tough choices here. Where did my lockpicks go? did my lockpicks go? I'm sure I made some lockpicks. I'm not sure where they wandered off to. Maybe I did not make them successfully. Alright, why does it keep not making what I'm telling it to make? Or did I fail? Uh-oh, that might be real. Oh, oh! God damn it. Infected. Forgot to go up and use the disinfectant, and my infection resistance didn't get rid of the bite. Crap. Can't believe I forgot that. Now we're gonna die. Because there is no chance I'm gonna find what I need to get rid of the infection. Damn it! Can't believe I forgot to do that. Too much time went by. And yep, it's a real zombie dog. Son of a bitch. Well, that's surprise. That sucks. Because that's going to kill me right there. I've got nothing in sight, and I'm not going into that National Guard base. Oh well. Only chance I have is if the bathroom in the ranch house happens to have antibiotics or a first aid kit, but otherwise that's gonna be it. Crap. It's the little things that'll kill me every single time. Damn it, that really makes me mad. There's a tiny chance that the infection resistance will get rid of that torso infection, but in my experience it's been really low chance. So we have some chance that it'll go away on its own, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, normal landmines don't. They'll just knock the zombie down, kill it, but it'll get right back up again after a little while. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to wear this makeshift sling just so I can carry some more stuff down south with us. We're going to take the metal scraps. I don't need sticks. Grab those. I'll leave the Smith & Wesson. Chances of finding bullets for it are pretty small right now. Take anything that can carry liquid. Alright, the rest of it I think we can find elsewhere. What space do I have? 1225. I'll leave the oven for now. Guess I should go ahead and take the funnel down. 28 water, grab the jerry can. And from there to there. A couple 2x4s. I think that's it. I think I'm going to try to make my way down to the other location now. I'll just end up dumping the can of water when I need to fight. That Kraken still down here. Hard to tell with hallucinations going on. Blob's coming right at me. Let's unload the cell phone. But let's take the cell phone with us. That way we can tell exactly what time it is, and I'll know how much time goes by before I kill myself with stupid infection again. Alright, boxing gloves that fit, jeans that fit. No, I'm gonna hold off on any of that. Good stuff, but not gonna worry about that either. Is that a muffler? Yep, muffler. Alright, let's just make some... Your malfunctioning bionic causes you to spasm and fall to the floor. You're stunned. You're knocked to the ground. The W11B10 shoots the feral runner. The feral runner dies. The what does what to who? Oh boy. That's some interesting stuff going on over there. Alright, I need to pay attention to where I'm at. I'm cutting right along the corner of the National Guard camp. I'm guessing there are perimeter defenses just inside this chain link or the barbed wire that I can't see that is shooting things. So, I need to be careful and not keep heading due southwest. I'm so annoyed that I let myself get infected. 2 vehicles, but there's no way I'm going closer to that fence line. Right there. W11B10, the Raytheon 11B Infantry 10 level, part of Raytheon's series of 1-to-1 auxiliaries designed to seamlessly integrate with more traditional forces. Okay. Medium size, it has hearing and sight. What the hell is it? Whatever it is, it was killing stuff from range, so we're going to avoid it. Hello, bear. Stay away from me, bear. Alright, back to walk mode, please. Tough zombie chasing a crack. Please don't be a Migo. Nearby. A blob. So we got a body sight down here. Could be good stuff. There was a Krek nearby. Might be scientists. What kind of stuff do we got? Don't care about any of that. Flashlight, some granola. We'll grab the granola. Wow, I'm overweight. Jeez. That's interesting. Must be because of my bionics. Let's unload the flashlight and go to my head torch and reload it. Alright. Is this a lantern? A gas lantern and an oil lamp in the same space. Cargo pants that fit. Probably have to swap out for those. Yep, gotta swap out for those. So let's drop onto the same space. The cargo pants there. And we'll pick up cargo pants that fit and wear those. And I definitely want those lanterns. Oops, I dropped some other stuff because I dropped my cargo pants. I want my duct tape back. I definitely want those 2 light items. I'd like the plastic canteen as well. Let's wear that. Don't care about the rest of that. Aspirin. Another canteen. Wear that as well. Alright. Few decent items, nothing too exciting. Alright, I don't have the space to carry everything, so I'm gonna just make a note that those lanterns are here. Oops. Map, note. Lanterns on ground. I'll come back and get those one of these times. Stupid stamina. Yes, I know my torso aches. It's because I'm stupid and I let it get infected. Problem I'm running into is my carrying capacity. My weight is down to only 72 pounds that I can carry. So I'm overweight. As soon as we get into that ranch house, we'll be able to dump all this heavy stuff and it won't be a problem again. So hopefully it remains clear until I get there. Burning acid discharge. Like I said, usually the last several ranches I've found have had 0 zombies in them, so hopefully this one holds true. Alright, what do we got? A mini fridge? Alright. A long rope, that's useful. Nothing in a refrigerator, some bread, and another frying pan. So we got the basics. Let's go ahead and drop right here where I'm at. And we'll do it right here. So we'll drop right here. I'll just drop everything for now into one big pile. Sort it out later. Alright. I'm trying to remember. I won't know exactly when the infection occurred, but I want to say it was about 1500, 14 or 1500, so we don't have a lot of time to stay alive, unfortunately. And there's only one bathroom in this place, so we have one chance of finding something that's going to help cure this. And it's right inside this room, so if there's no Antibiotics or first aid kit were pretty much screwed. Completely empty. Alright, so no love for us. I had the disinfectant and forgot to use it in time. I'd even reminded myself to go do it and then got distracted and forgot. So, not much chance there's going to be anything in the rest of this place that will get the job done. Sulfuric acid. Nothing on the back counter but some nails. Piece file. An ice box. Alright. Alright, that gives me the pipe I need in order to get a crowbar built. Got one last thing to look at. Make a hole in the fence right here, and we got this one last room in the back that doesn't have any other connections to it. And we just got 2 flashlights. Alright, not useful. Oops. Alright, so that's the entire ranch facility. So we got the 1 bedroom, got the bathroom, front entry, and then the kitchen. Then you've got this separate little shed back here, the workshop, and the barn. We've seen everything, so we didn't find anything that's going to solve our infection problem, unfortunately. Let me catch up with chat here. Yeah, Naturum, Nix is correct. The only way I can fix my problem now is either my natural immune system will get rid of the infection, or antibiotics, or a first aid kit. Those are the only realistic ways. Royal jelly will also get rid of it, but there's no chance I'm going to find royal jelly. So without either antibiotics or a first aid kit, I fall over dead 24 hours after the infection hit. So I've already gone through probably 5 to 6 of those 24 hours. And I've got no cities in sight on my map, so I have no direction, no idea of even what direction to go to try to find a city. And there's no chance I'm going to get into this National Guard camp to look around, so we're kind of screw-jobbed. I got absolutely nothing I can do about this, short of picking a direction and just running and hoping I find a city. The chances are so slim, given the setup. What I'm going to do is take a look at what I can craft real fast, get a food and water in my belly, and then follow the road up this direction. I'm going to try to cut the corner. I'm not sure how big this thing actually is, but I'm hopeful that this road kind of bends around and leads to a city nearby. If not, all hope is lost, because actually it's already 7:30 at night, so it's going to get dark. I won't be able to see anything on the map, and then pretty much I'm done at that point. So yeah, I don't know the exact percent. Raw Berber slabs. I think 25, 30 cents, 30% sounds a little high to me for the full infection. I've got infection resistance, but it didn't prevent the actual infection from hitting. So once the bite is gone and it's in full infection infection mode, I've had very, very little success with this actually clearing up on its own. And I mean, I've done like, there were some live streams that I did where I had this situation like 10 times in a row because I was doing a start with the infection, and even with infection resistance, it only cleared it one single time out of all of those. So it's a pretty low chance. I think 25-30% might actually be too optimistic, but we'll see. I don't want to give up entirely. The problem is I do want to check out the National Guard camp, and I'm going to fall over dead at some point, and I don't know exactly when the infection hit. So I got to be a little careful there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of light. Let's try to get some stuff built. So let's drop the random items I picked up. Icebox. Keep the rest. Alright, what can we build? I want to build the crowbar, so we now have the crowbar. Alright, so we got a couple baseballs we can toss for range damage. Got our knife, spear, and a crowbar for weapons. Got the knife to butcher and cut with. Got our fire making. Got our timepiece. Very little in the way of medicine. Got the shotgun as our emergency. Got 2 canteens that can hold clean water now, so let me get some 2x4s put together here, and alright, so everything to here, everything to here again. Actually, no, just you. Alright, so throw a 2x4 in there, light it up, and let's cook some water. I don't remember how much these canteens will hold. Let's start with 8. Pour into container, canteen, 2 more, pour into a container, canteen. Let's do 4 more. Alright, and we'll cook up a little bit of meat we've got. Alright, so let's finish off the pizzas first. We're full. Sure, make some meat sandwiches out of them. We've got the bread nearby. And then I'm thirsty, so let's do 4 more water. Consume, consume, and then back into a container. Alright, so we've got 14 units of water, clean water, carried around with us, so that's great. Got 6 meat sandwiches for food. We're slaked. We're not full yet. Let's have the last meat pizza. Now we're full. So we've got food, water, we've got our basic tools. Anything else I want to take with me? It's probably best, just in case I do stay alive, that I set this jerry can outside. So let's grab that and the funnel, and we'll just drop it right outside here. Alright, so that's set for the next rainstorm to collect some more water. Anything else I want to make while I'm here? None of that. Don't care. Don't care. Don't have much in the way of raw materials to build things unless I go break up the bed. None of that's going to be useful other than the screwdriver. I want the screwdriver. We'll make the screwdriver. Great, so we got a screwdriver, so if we find a vehicle we can break into it and drive it, get around the security system. So between the crowbar, the knife, the screwdriver, and I should have a hammer here as well. Yeah, stone hammer. That'll give me everything I need for the basics. Anything else in the pile? Don't care, don't care. Take the last couple food items. The rest of this is all raw materials to build with. We'll go without. I think that's it. So we're on our run for the run of our life here. See if what we can find, but it's already nighttime, so chances are almost 0. Yeah, that infected torso is going to kill me off. And I'm sure something along the lines of all of this negative effects is going to kill me as well. Endocrine Enervator. What does that do? Malfunctioning alters your brain chemistry to cause fatigue. Alright. Bionic Induced Deformity. Short circuits. Motor control over stimulators. Self-locking thumbs. Increases hand encumbrance. Bionic nostrils. Makes it difficult to breathe. An itchy metal thing. Alright, well, let's take off. I've got my... Let's see, I do want to make sure I grab the batteries. So I want to grab all the batteries. Alright, so I've got my head torch for a light source. I've got backup batteries for it. We've got lots of water. Got all our tools, our weapons, food, and, yep, we're good to go. We'll just leave the bread here. I can carry more, so we're good. Alright. It's pretty much, like I said, find antibiotics or a first aid kit or we die. So, I'm going to head diagonally north through the field. We'll cut through the fence right around here. I don't want to get too close to this, and unfortunately with it being nighttime, like I said, I'm not going to be able to uncover the map fast enough to really get a good lock on where to go. So if there's not a city real close by, it is all over. Like I said, I'm going to assume 1400 was the point I got infected, so we're going to use that as our point at which I'll declare us dead. And then I'll teleport back here to take a look at the National Guard base. So if I don't have it cleared up by 1400, hopefully we don't fall over dead before we get to that point. Not having much luck smashing this fence. Oh, sure. Didn't know I could just remove it. That's cool. Huh. Nifty. Alright, I'll remember that for next time. Oh, hello, bodies. Oh, heroin. Sure, take the arm sleeves. Wear the arm sleeves. Go to the arms, put the... Oops, nope. Arms, put the arm sleeves inside. There we go. Alright, some heroin. Let's go out in style. Do I turn the flashlight on? I don't think I dare turn the flashlight on. Cargo pants, energy drink, don't care. Crack pipe. Hip flask, normally be interesting, but I've already got 2 canteens, more heroin. Alright, we're just going to keep moving. So we're real close to the corner there, so I'm going to cut across and go diagonally northeast, see if the road does bend around here. Oop, we got sidewalk, that's a good sign. And it looks like the road does bend to the north, but usually if there's a sidewalk, there's some kind of building or facility nearby. Scared to death of... Oh! Yes! Your torso wound begins to feel better! Alright, now I've got to be a lot more careful again. We're back in the black. Yay! We got the good result. Alright, now I gotta think about things. Now we're not desperate. So, I may run back to my base. Hot diggity. I'm glad there was no action going on and I just noticed that bright green message pop on the screen there. So. Alright. Think I would really like to know if there's a facility here or if I'm imagining things with this sidewalk, but I'm scared to death that I'm gonna get shot from 50 spaces away by some kind of night vision enhanced turret. So I'm desperate not to go any closer to that thing. Ah, no, don't go away. Ah! And I'm dead. Damn it! Oh, Cataclysm, you son of a bitch, you! I don't believe it. This game, I swear. Well, there we go. Single shot to the torso. Didn't even get any messages. And it was looking so good. Damn, that's annoying. It's exactly what I was deathly afraid of, and it's exactly what happened. Shot from long range by something that can see in the dark. Oh, man. Well, that'll learn me. I knew better. I even called it before it happened, and I took one step too close to the National Guard base, apparently. I think I was still a good 30 or 40 spaces away from the fence line. And I didn't even get a chance to go investigate the thing. I think what would have happened, unless I outfitted myself in heavy power armor and then teleported into that place, I think I would have gotten annihilated as soon as I tried to port in. But, alright. Well, I'm definitely going to try again. I'm not done, but I'm going to take a quick break. So, 2 hours, 2 attempts. The second one was looking good, then looking bad, then looking good, then dead. So, that was kind of annoying. Damn it. But we'll try again here in just a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, go refill my water, and then I'll give it another try. Same settings. I'm going to keep trying this until I get a little further. So I think that was, if it wasn't for that National Guard camp, that would have been a really, really nice start with that nice isolated houses and the ranch nearby. But unfortunately, Cataclysm reared its ugly head and took me out. So I'm going to put some music on and a little message up on the screen, and I will be right back, folks. Thanks for hanging in there.
This love that you never started, you once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. This love that you never started, you once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back.
Okay, I'm back. Let's give it another try. Attempt number 3. So, world... Cyborg world reset. I said reset. Yes. New game. Preset characters. Cyborg. Alright, so here's our character. We'll do name number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are Chang Parks. And we are going to do the same starting location. I'm going to pick boarded up house again. I still think that's the best choice for this start. So we'll keep trying this one for a while. So boarded up house. Chang Parks. Do I want to change anything? Not changing the scenario or the profession. I think I'm going to keep the same traits. All I took on the positive side was addiction resistance, infection resistance, and night vision. Obvious for night vision. Infection resistant, I just have a hard time not taking with these kinds of starts where I'm starting in cities and have constant bites going on early game. And then addiction resistant is kind of a longer term plan so that I can quaff mass quantities of painkillers to do all that self-surgery I'm going to need to remove all those broken bionics. I think I'm going to just stick with what I got. If anything, I might drop a point or so of stats and pick up... I'm trying to think if there's any other traits that I might take that help with this kind of start. I'll leave it the same for now. So I think we're good. So we're starting in the boarded up house. So for anybody that's just joined us, this is the Mist scenario. We're playing a schizophrenic broken cyborg. So the schizophrenia is going to cause lots of hallucinations and other consequences and negative effects. The broken cyborg has about 15 different really bad negative effects due to all the broken cybernetics installed in him. So horrible way to start. We got wander spawns on, of course, PK's mod installed, lowered item spawns, all the normal stuff that I've been playing with lately in the live streams. So very hard, difficult starting position. With the Mist scenario, we can pick from a number of different starting locations. It's going to be in a town, but we get to pick which building. And I'm picking up boarded up houses so far, preferably like the one we just finished or got killed in. I want to start in a small city as possible. But we might get stuck right in the middle of a big damn city, so we'll kind of see. The random map will be a random map. Other than that, the win conditions that I'm trying to achieve for this setup is to survive long enough to remove all of my negative cybernetic traits. So I've got to basically fix or remove all of my broken cybernetic parts, and have Thorazine, which compensates or keeps under control my schizophrenia. So if I successfully remove all my negative bionics and have Thorazine in my inventory, that's my victory condition. So let's give it a try. Attempt number 3. Alright, well, we got a screwdriver set nearby. That's decent. I don't see anything else in that bathroom yet, but the really important thing is the map. Oh my god! Wow! I should also mention I've adjusted the city size and spacing from my previous live streams. I bumped the size up 1 notch and the spacing down 1 notch. In the past I did size 8 spacing 6. This one is size 9 spacing 5. So 1 point larger and 1 point less far apart, so they're closer together. But wow, is this different from the last one. We're buried in the middle of a massive city area. Wow. That's weird. Look at that. We got forest spaces right next to us. On 3 sides, we have what's considered forest spaces. Then we've got housing and a bank. That's really odd. I don't think I've ever seen forest spaces. There's several places where that's true. Forest here, forest here. That's weird. A couple of forest here. Must be like parks. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so, well, this is going to be entertaining. In that, I mean, we're going to die really fast, because as soon as I poke my head out the door, there's going to be 50 zombies coming after me. We got a really deep forest far to our south-southwest. So if I was going to pick a retreat path, I would go house to house that direction and try to get into that forest area. I'd love to get down into the forest area to break pursuit, then kind of loop back and get into like this house here, which borders the forest, so I'm kind of away from everything. So if I can manage it, I'll do like this kind of path and then try to break for the forest if I need to. It's going to depend a lot on whether I'm detected while inside this house, and if they start pouring in like our first attempt, then all bets are off on my survivability, because I'll just end up getting a bunch of zombie dogs and Rottweilers and chasers that'll run me down, and I'll run out of stamina, and I have almost no combat ability and no inventory to speak of. So here's my inventory. Foot rags, briefs, a subject suit, and some headphones or noise cancelling headgear. That's it. So I have no protective gear of any kind, really. No weapon, so not good. Jeez, I can't even swap positions or push this guy. I want my damn screwdriver set, and he's in my way. Yeah, Nix, I know. It's gonna be tough. Oh, there's zombies in the house with me. Alright, this is already going wrong. I don't think this is survivable really anyway, so we'll turn that off. Talking to this guy is kind of a moot point as well, because I've got so many negatives to my appearance from being ugly and having the failed bionics that make me a Frankenstein appearance, that I've got 0% mostly for interacting with these guys. See, what the hell? Oh, am I hallucinating these things already? Because unless that kid stepped out from over here, he wasn't there a second ago, so I'm not sure if my hallucinations are already kicking in. Seems a little early for that, so these might be real zombies. Let's try chatting with Lindsay here. Oh yeah, I'm deaf. Take